Look at me. Look at me. Look at this sorcery. Oh my god. Hide your grandmas because I know how to get around tight spaces. Give me 1 sec. Look at this. One motion. Oh fuck. One motion. That's everything gonna be okay. This is a great day. Nothing will make me feel bad, sad, soft. And that's how you do it. Alright, now let's go to the gym. Alright, so let's get the fuck out of the garage and let's talk about insecurities. Now, everybody's got insecurities and everybody knows that everyone else has insecurities. So it's like, there's some insecurities that are worse than others, of course, but at the end of the day, it's always the same. Everybody feels the same amount of, it's not supposed to be a competition on who has the worst insecurities or whatever. It's like, you have to understand that everybody goes through their own thing, you know, day by day. I'll just break the ice. I'll talk about myself right away, just to get it over with. As the title says, I got man titties. It's not because I'm fat. Like, yeah, I'm pretty, you know, I'm pretty heavy on the belly. I have a muffin top. You know, my calves are the size of a stick that you can break with only 2 fingers. That's my biggest insecurities. You know, like I can't even wear shorts without feeling like SpongeBob's cousin. It makes no sense whatsoever. But I gotta, you know, I can't even do anything because if I gain weight to get muscles, like I guess grow my calves, I gotta eat 5,000 to 7,000 calories a day and get fat. But I don't want to get fat, so my calves are always small. Even though if I train them, skinny ankles and everything. So, but that's every man's thing, you know what I mean? Like every man has either skinny calves or skinny arms or just something about his body that he hates. But anyway, but the biggest thing for me is yeah, man titties, gynecomastia, if you want to be more specific. It's just that I was born with it. You know, I realized when I was 13, 14 years old that I started growing little Toblerone bars, like the pieces of Toblerone on my chest, and they didn't want to go away with puberty. They came from puberty and they stayed after puberty, which is the worst thing ever. I guess it's hereditary, but even my little brother has it. He doesn't have it as excess as mine. Like for me, I got basically AA cups. You know what I mean? AA batteries, the size of the fucking battery just sticking out like this. It's what can I do? But the surgery is like $10,000 to, I guess like between 5 to 10,000. It depends on where you go. Like I was so done with them back in high school that I searched up all the places I can get it. Where do I go? There's some place in Texas that's really good at it. He has like 5 hot nurses with him, and he's just this like blonde dude that knows his shit. So I guess if I do have 10K saved up and I don't mind spending it, I'll go. But what's the point? I'm already almost 30 years old. I'm done high school. I'm done college. Like there's no. Like, out of my office job, I always wear sweaters. You know what I'm saying? Always wearing sweaters to hide as much as I can. Like, people who have, let's say, man tits or gynecomastia, we wear oversized stuff. We wear sweaters and sweatshirts, even though it's plus 30 outside. Doesn't matter if we're sweating balls. That's what happens. I remember going to high school and I had shorts on. I wasn't self-conscious about my calves in high school for some reason, but shorts with a sweater or sweatshirt, you know, with a zip-up hoodie or whatever. And people were like, they never asked anything. They were just like, okay, that's normal for this guy. So yeah, that's one big thing. I remember there was a girl in high school. I love her. We still follow each other on Instagram. There's nothing bad between us. It's just like she's the first one to ever say, yo dude, you got some big man tits under your shirt, because I took off my sweater in science class and she looked over me, and like, you know, when you bend over they just like hang. That's what happens. So it's like, just like I said, AA. And she looked at me, she's like, yo dude, you got some big old man tits underneath that shirt. I looked at her and I was like, I stuttered and I just looked forward, and she kind of laughed. But it's just her personality. She likes to make fun of people in a joking, friendly way. But I told her even in the future that, not in the future, but I told her not too long ago that you're the reason why I started going to the gym at that time, at the end of high school. And it's just, it helped me with, you know, I guess balancing my body, it wasn't that noticeable back then because I was very skinny. I dropped so much weight after that comment. I went from like, 200-pound high schooler to like 170, you know what I'm saying? But gynecomastia, there's just a big ball of meat behind your nipple and you can do nothing about it except go to a surgery, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's my big thing. Sex is it's a trouble because if I go do missionary, they're dangling, they're about to motorboat me. It's kind of fucking weird. But I grew to love myself. People who, and of course my girlfriend too, she doesn't just give a fuck. Like nobody gives a fuck except the person who has the insecurity. So that's one big thing. That's why I wear shirts with graphics all over them all the time. You'll never watch, if you see me wear a plain sweater or shirts, it's like go play a lottery. Oh my god, I'm stuttering, dude. That's another thing I'll talk about. Go play the lottery because you'll win $25 million. Like you'll never catch me with a plain shirt or anything like that because you just see the areola just sticking out. It's unbelievable. So all throughout high school till even now, I'm still self-conscious, especially when I got fatter during COVID. I gained 60 pounds during COVID. It just got even worse. Like I swear sometimes I just cup a feel just to make sure that I'm like, I'm still straight, you know what I mean? Like just cup a feel, squeeze a little bit and just like tell myself, you better go to the gym and shave them off naturally. But no matter what, they stay there forever. I always do this. I always sit down, adjust myself. I'm always hunched back. The man titties will segue to another insecurity of mine, which is my hunched back. For some reason, I was born with like, let's say a huncher back than usual in the middle of my spine. Let's say when I bend over, a regular back bends over normally. It stops midway and only my upper half of my back goes down. So you see like a big, like if you speak French, it's like a cécédie, it's like just curved out of its mind. So I never bend over like normal. I squat down with a straight back when I drink from the fountain or when I pick up something. So it's like if I'm like trying to be straight and straighten my back, not to hurt and not to have a hunched back, you see my tits. But then when I hunch over, then you see my hunched back, which is I never won. That's why high school I was so insecure. This is why I'm still insecure to this day. But the art of not giving a fuck, I'm better at it now. So slowly until the day I die, it's gonna be less and less fucks given. So what else do I have? Slurred speech, because I was trying to speak 3 languages back when I was a kid. I learned 3 languages and I always like switch between them. So now when I speak English, because I spent all my life in French school until like college, I stutter. I say all the time because I forget what I'm about to say, because I'm thinking in 3 languages, like I said, Bulgarian and French and fucking English. It's all over the place. So when I speak to people, they're like, this is what they always say. Huh? And I'm like, so I repeat myself, but I stutter more because now I'm embarrassed because they didn't hear me the first time, because I'm passionate always the first time I say something. Fuck, man. Life is life. First world problems, like I said, insecurities, everybody has them. But if you're insecure, if you're more anxious and insecure for a lot of your life, it's worse for you and you feel it more. So I don't know. I learned to live with all my insecurities, but like I said, no one gives a crap and no one sees them except yourself, unless someone really sees them, because they have the same thing anyway. Don't be too hard on yourself. There's so many insecurities out there. Listen, I know small peepees. My name's Average Toe, so I guess you're thinking, does this have an average peepee? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna comment on that. I'm not Charlie Penguin Zero. He's too open about stuff, but I'm proud of my little Johnson. That's all I can say. My penile erectile, I'm fine with it. The thing is that so many people, especially let's say in high school and even college, like girls are like, is that it? Or your typical thing, you know what I mean? Like that's what guys always think about. Do not care, dude. You're born with that thing, use it. Just like girls are born with their tits and asses. Yeah, I know they can extend it by surgery, but you were born with that thing and it's always going to stay like that. It's going to shrink throughout the ages. Yeah, your balls will hang, but your thing will always stay the same. Do not care about what people say about the things that you're born with, all right? Never succumb to their I think there's threats like, yo, they're always like fucking you over with like all your insecurities and all your short, especially short people, like let's say under 5'8" for guys. dudes, like I said, you're born with it. It doesn't, like, if you're 6'5" and you're 5'5", if you have a shitty personality, well, you're a fucking shit person. So it doesn't matter what you do in life. Just make sure that you're a good person and a good-hearted dude. Yeah, short people, for some reason, like, girls need to be, just, you know, be careful with what you say to guys, because we're insecure and all that, especially if it's something we're born with. You know what I'm saying? Short, small peepees. Just be nicer to us, and, you know, I guess girls have a lot of insecurities as well. I don't want to go through that because I'm not a girl, but I see it from girlfriends, from girls who's our friends, from little sisters of those friends. I feel so bad because for some reason, one insecurity could be the end of their life, if you know what I mean. This is how horrible it is for girls, because everything is heightened, every emotion is heightened. It's really, really sad. And it's always about, like, it's like a race. It's like who's better than who at this, and if you have big feet, then you're not, you know, hot or whatever it is. I don't want to talk about it. Like I said, there's so much, so I feel so bad. But this is Big Brother talk. I guess I'm a man, I'm a guy, so I talk more about, like, in a perspective of a dude. But anyway, I'll see you guys at the gym. We'll talk more about this. And at the end of the day, never forget that whatever you're born with, you stick by that, okay? You don't need to care. I don't know where I'm going. I'm trying to see if there's parking. But anyway, I'll see you guys at the gym. And yeah, insecurities are a big thing. Don't give a shit what people say. You're born with what you're born with. All right. Basically, when I was growing up with, like I said, medical tits, one of my friends, he was fucking fat too. And we would be joking, we were at a party, and he took off his shirt, he took a sausage, like a literal hot dog, and we were just like watching a football game. I think Carmelo Anthony was playing. He took off his shirt, because I told him about my shit. I was like secondary 3, I was like 15. I was still fucking insecure, so I told him about it. Because, you know, you talk to your friends about shit. And he said, oh, don't worry, man, I got my tits too. But I didn't know I had, like, medical. I didn't know I had gynecomastia at that time. But yeah, he just took off his shirt to make me feel better. He squeezed his tits together. He shoved the hot dog between his tits and, you know, titty fucked it. It was pretty funny. And that made me feel better, you know? And actually, till this day, I really thanked him for that, because he really helped me just get over the whole thing that I had. But, you know, you try your best to hide it and whatever you can do with it. But yeah, that was a good time. Thanks, bro. Yeah, I tried watching True Detective Season 4 with my dad every night. I had to stop. Disgusting ass show. It's so boring. It's cold and female, that's what they said. I have no problem with it. Write a decent script. I can't believe it. The first season is basically top tier television of all time. 100%. Problem with this one is just boring, and it just makes absolutely no sense to even finish the story. 5 episodes, nothing happens. They try to make me care about the characters. Jodie Foster's pretty dope, but it's like there's no character growth at all. She just goes and fucks the guy, the captain or whatever his name is, and the other lady, the other cast, the main, she looks like Sade a little bit. I like her. She plays a top dog, that type of thing, like very troubled and tough. But again, no growth, no nothing. Her sister died. It's fine. Spoiler alert. But like I said, just don't watch the show. Watch season 1 and season 3 if you want to, but it's slower. Damn, they messed up for 3 seasons in a row after riding the high of season 1. Unbelievable. Anyway, I'll just go back to watch Everybody Loves Raymond, because, you know, that's where my happiness lays. I remember I was so shy during my high school days because of these newly acquired plastic silicone titties. I went to my building pool and I had like 2 crushes in my building. Like I just had a crush on any girl that just wanted to say hi to me. And I wore a Modern Warfare 2 t-shirt that I got when I pre-ordered Modern Warfare 2, and it was so cool. It was with Ghost, of course, and it was black. And I went inside the pool with my shirt on, of course, because how the hell I want to go naked? I never showed my teenage body to nobody. So I wore shirts in the pool for like 5 years. And when I went in there, I spent like 2 hours in it. I come out, the shirt's brown, and all of the art of Ghost just like disappeared. Just became a brown shirt. So moral of the story is just don't give a shit about anybody, about what they think about you. If you have insecurities, live up to them. You know, use them to their advantage. Like I could have started a OnlyFans gig and just like titty fuck random things that I found around my apartment and make millions of dollars because we're 2024, you know? Just make sure you're happy with what you have and don't spend money and don't try so hard to be something else. You're born with something, keep it there. You got a big nose if you want to, get some plastic surgery done, but I don't mind looking like a falcon. It's all good, man. Stop worrying too much. No one's gonna remember you anyway. I'm already tired of talking about all this, so I'll just do my last set. I'll go home, big fat shit, and go to my little brother's 19th birthday. I don't know how's that possible. He was just 12 years old yesterday, but damn, 19 years old. What the fuck? He already got more girls than me than I ever had, and I'm almost 45 years old, so good for him. We're gonna go to a Mexican restaurant, I think in Montreal. It's called Cinco de Mayo. I think somewhere in Saint Henri. If you wanna go there, go there. It's really cool. Love their burritos. So yeah, that's it for me now. I'll see you guys through the next video. I think we'll talk about either wet wipes or something else. I'll think about it. Okay, bye. Happy birthday, dudes.
Oh yeah.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, Brisky. Dude, why did you shit yourself?
I think I had an accident.
What the fuck? Rest in peace, Major.